All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Oh, I forgot I already have the game audio. I didn't have to have the Ace Attorney music in the background. We already have some. Because we're in the middle of an investigation. Well, hello and happy, what are we on? Wednesday to everyone who might be here. It's another Ace Attorney, or Right Wednesday, as we should call it. Not that I'm always going to do it on Wednesdays now. I'm not doing the schedule as much now, but we'll see if it picks back up to that. But got a lot of other stuff I'm trying to do. But anyways, can't not do some more Ace Attorney, though. So last time on Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, we had started episode 2, or case 2, Magical Turnabout. That starts with Apollo and Athena at a theater. As you can see here with the stage and stuff in the background behind Athena. It looks like it's sort of like a play thing, but it's actually like a magic show. Well, I guess this makes it look like a magic show, right? And it's Trucy's magic show. She's doing like a Gramarye thing, and there's, lo and behold, a new Gramarye member that we've never met before, who's all of a sudden here, but apparently was here the whole time. And how the show goes is, or at least the key moment in the show that kind of is like the whole like inciting incident to this whole case is Trucy does this really cool thing where she gets locked in this coffin, and then what's his name, Mr. Hat, which is like the wooden dude puppet that Trucy normally operates, is being charmed by this other bunny magician lady to like stab into the coffin, but it turns out just as he's about to stab, poof of smoke, it's Trucy. Trucy's actually where he was, and then Trucy stabs into the coffin that she was supposedly just in, right? But no longer. And bada bing bada boom, that's the magic trick. But turns out when they opened it, it wasn't empty. We actually did have someone inside there, and it was the other magician that they kind of shoehorned into the story. So the new guy, a little bit of a red shirt, if you know your Star Trek lore, and he was sacrificed to the story gods. Anyway, so because Trucy's the one that did the stabby as the floors for the magic trick, she was of course accused, even though she apparently, like, it could have been a real gun or a rubber gun, or not gun, sorry, American for you, sword. And I think that's maybe part of what's going to come up in the trial. I'm not sure. I think we're still kind of investigating that stuff, but it seems like it was the metal sword so far, so we may have already ended that line of questioning, because we looked at one that was in the basket already, and I think it was metal, wasn't it? We'll have to look at the evidence here in a second. Anyways, so Trucy got taken in, so we told Trucy, obviously, we're going to fight for you, so we go and we check out the crime scene. At the crime scene, well, we first checked out the dressing room, and we found this notebook from Trucy's. In fact, let's start looking at the evidence. Let's pop down here. And in the dressing room, we found Trucy's notebook. She told us she really wanted us to bring this back, so we found it. It says Trucy's ultra important notebook. It was mixed in with Mr. Arias's belongings. So that's something I forgot. Mr. Arias is the victim here. He is the magician that was shoehorned in or whatever and has died, unfortunately. So yeah, it was with his stuff for some reason. That's where we found it. It was not with Trucy's stuff. She said it was going to be in her bag. It was not in her bag. It was with his stuff, which is weird. Let's see what else we got. Anything jogs my memory about our investigation? Oh yeah, we got to do some fingerprinting. That was pretty cool. We got to do like an extensive fingerprinting this time because Emma's here, of course. Haha. I love Emma. And so what do we find with that? That Bonnie had some fingerprints and stuff? Let's check it out. Fingerprint analysis. Prints on the coffin lid. Bonnie was the bunny-themed magician that was performing with Trucy. Prints on the side panels were Mr. Arias, and prints on the top panel unknown. And Trucy was wearing gloves, so nothing Trucy touched has prints on it. Trucy wore gloves. Oh yeah, it says right there. Trucy wore gloves during the show, so none of her fingerprints were found. Mr. Arias's palms prints were reversed. See image. The image shows this. That's how he was apparently in the coffin, but then apparently he died and flopped over like this. He flopped over like that, so a little weird, little magic, as you can see here. He didn't fall that way. He fell forward the opposite direction that he apparently was facing when he made those fingerprints, at least. And he was stabbed in the back, but if we watch the video, Trucy like stabs the thing into the side. So they're trying to say that he like contorted himself to try to dodge the blade and still got stabbed. And that Trucy did it on purpose. Here's the show script, Bonnie's script. The fire trick was canceled due to the incident. Oh yeah, there's 3 tricks. So at 9:30, that was the first one we saw. Mr. Rias transforms into a dragon. Trucy's hat trick, pretty sick. We got to see an anime for that. 10:20 a.m. Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick, which is what we were talking about. That's when the incident happened. And then we were supposed to see at 11 a.m. Mr. Rias' fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready, it says. Got this old poster. This is how they showed. Oh no, yeah, Rias, he was there the whole time, dude. What do you mean you've never seen this guy before? Look at him. So yeah, there's that. The troop cremery. We also have this, the stage diagram. So Trucy had explained to us how the trick worked. Like she came up through like a trap door. She like she was in the coffin, is what she said, and she climbed through a hole in the bottom of it down these steps, this ladder, and then she came, or maybe it was this side, and she popped up through the stage while they pulled Mr. Hat or whatever up, and he even made like a thud sound when he went up, and we even see like the shadow of him going up in the video. And it shows but it was a cloud of smoke, so she pops up in the cloud of smoke, and then she was right there, and then stabs into what should have been an empty coffin because she was just in there, and she climbed out of it. So how did his body get put in there? That's the crazy thing. Magic. All right, let's see. Notes. We got return the notebook to Trucy. Yes, we got to give it back to Trucy still. Investigate crime scene. We are in the middle of doing that. Penrose Theater. That's where we are. A murder of a magician. The defendant, aged 17. Trucy Wright. Victim, age, who knows? Nobody could find out, apparently. Notes. The victim's body was discovered in a coffin during Trucy's magic show. Not sure why it's been ruled a murder. Yeah, and not an accident, because they think she did it on purpose for some reason. But it's a little bit more backstory on that. I guess we do know a little bit. The prosecution for this is supposed to be someone from Kahrain, whatever, the very heavily religious city that Phoenix was in the first episode, that likes to just like let the gods sort it out or whatever, and just assumes everyone's guilty, basically. You know, classic Ace Attorney prosecutor style, you know, nothing new there. But yeah, now they're bringing religion stuff into it, so that's interesting. And culture, I suppose. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up where we're at. So right now we're investigating with Emma and Athena, and we've kind of wrapped that up, as you can see, with text on the screen. And we will probably be heading back to talk to Trucy. But I think there was still a good chunk left in this investigation. I think that's why we split it up last week. So here we go. Without further ado, let's get going. All right. Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage. Actually, there's still the area behind that curtain. Oh, hey, Scooby. Don't you want to know what's back there? I sure do. But Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember? Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll open it for you. Wow, look at you flaunting your lady killer eyes. I have my ways. I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective. Aww. You wanted to be a lady killer, dude. All right, I'll be back. Thank you, Emma. We're so glad you're here. If anybody had to replace Gumshoe, I'm glad it was Emma. I hope Gumshoe still comes back, though. Like, what's up with Gummy, dude? What's he doing? Well, go on in and investigate to your heart's content. But before you go moving anything. I know. We'll be sure to ask first.
Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area beyond the curtain.
Okay, time to get investigating. Okay, I guess we need to examine the area behind the stage.
Let's go! Seeing the stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it?
It just goes to show that some things are better left unseen.
Oh, listen to you, sounding all grown up and stuff.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday, too.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Anyway, on to more pressing matters. Let's go examine the backstage area. Okay, so we got a broom that has a dustpan around it. It's like skewered it. Let's check that out. That seems sus, dude.
A dustpan, a broom, and a bucket. Guess they use these to keep the stage tidy.
I doubt that's what this bucket is used for. See how it says fire on it?
Oh, I guess it's a fire bucket then. Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought that just for this show. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to a store to get it.
He flew to the store? Oh, not actually flew. I thought she meant like he got on an airplane. It's like, I'm sure you can get a bucket nearby, bro. I think I forgot to turn on streamer mode. Let me do that real quick. Ba-da-boom.
Streamer mode activate.
There we go. But can a little bucket like this really put out a raging fire?
I'm guessing the owner thought it could. But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What was the point of even buying the bucket then?
Wait a minute. That means nobody actually prepared for the fire trick after all. I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information.
Fire bucket added to the court record.
Fire bucket, a bucket to be used in case of fire. Not only was it empty, but dust lines the inside of the pail, meaning that no one thought we'd get to that trick, I guess? Or whoever was supposed to prepare the buckets never got to it, which Bonnie was, it was in her, like, agenda thing or whatever. So, sus much? It's so slow. Let me see. Let's go to the guillotine. Check that out.
It's a guillotine. But it's not real. It's just another one of Tracy's props.
I wonder if it was supposed to appear in the show.
Huh? You mean she didn't mention it to you? She said you were going to make a guest appearance on stage for her guillotine trick.
No, I definitely remember not agreeing to something that, like losing my head on national TV. Yeah, I hope I said all that right. Let's see. We got the coffin or another coffin. Let's take a second one. Hey, there's a coffin back here too. Looks like there's a stuffed dragon inside.
No, wait, look. It's just an illusion. See? The dragon looks like it's inside. But it's really just painted on the front lid.
Oh, wow, you're right. That's really something else.
If the show hadn't been canceled, we might have gotten to see this trick too, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, we got the winches here. Nice winch.
What is this thing?
It's a winch. I'm guessing they used it to pull Mr. Hat up. Oh, look. There are two winches. One back there and one up here.
Apparently each winch was rigged up to something different. One of them was used to hold up the dragon set piece, while the other was connected to the weird puppet up in the catwalk.
A weird puppet, huh? We better go check out the catwalk later. Okay, I guess we can go up there now. There's also the understage, apparently. I want to check out the understage, because that's where Trucy, like, did the little trapdoor and stuff. I want to see that. Let's check it out. Have a little look. There's a sign here that says understage. I bet these stairs go to the understage area. Yeah, nice one, Paul. Thanks, dude.
Trucy told me she and her fellow magicians call it the Abyss. I wonder why.
Who knows? Maybe because it's really dark down there or something.
Ooh, I bet they've got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the Abyss is barred to mere mortals like us, huh?
Oh, well. That's what you call a swing and abyss.
It looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead.
Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go on up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'd like the air up there.
Huh? Where in the world did you get that idea for... Wait a minute. Are you saying I'm an airhead? How rude can you get?
That's not what I'm saying at all. Now, go up. I'll just wait down here.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo?
Yeah, wouldn't you know that? Because you're like Miss Emotions or whatever. She's supposed to be like an empath.
Come on now, this is for Trucy. She needs us. So up the catwalk we go.
Well, guess it's time to put on my big boy pants.
No, it's Mr. Hat. Are you all right, Apollo? You're white as his sheet.
And he also had false teeth. I'm fine. Don't look down, Justice. Don't look down.
Those green things over there look like cushions. I guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat zipped into it. Let's go check it out.
Let's do it. Way over there? All right, let's see.
Mr. Hat. What's that? Look, Apollo, it's Mr. Hat.
He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like, they quickly raised Mr. Hat up by a wire into a cushion on the catwalk?
Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him here afterwards?
That wire attached to his back. It looks like it's connected to one of the winches below. Huh? Mr. Hat's cape is ripped. Did that happen during the show? That's odd. Almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen? Seems sus. I think maybe we'll go for this one. Bling.
Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here.
No, Widget, damn it. Widget!
Get it together, man!
I can't help it! Let's see. How about this? It's a bunny rabbit.
These set pieces look like a rabbit and a moon. Although, they kind of look like they could be a duck and a croissant, too.
Okay, I see the duck. Yeah, I guess see the croissant too with the the lines there.
What do they look like to you, Apollo?
The Grim Reaper and a guy falling to his death.
Come on, let's wrap this up in it.
Wait, sorry.
Come on, let's wrap up this investigation before your imagination catches up with you.
Anything else to investigate? What about these winches? Wow, that's a big pulley. I guess it's just a pulley for the winch, huh? Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below.
The dragon set piece must have been hanging from this.
Look at that giant one, dude. I thought that one was just in front, but now no, it's behind. It's got this beam in front of it. Weird, dude. I think it's huge. Oh, just the green cushions now.
Hey, look! There are the cushions attached to the underside. But what are you standing away over there for? Come over and look!
You're not gonna try and push me off, are you?
Seriously, Apollo? Come on, you'll be fine. Here, do you want me to hold your hand?
Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind. Looks like you're right. And Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That a cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up. Okay, that's all there is to that. Okay, and so we can't go under stage because we just looked at it. We didn't actually go under there, right? Oh, the door was locked. That's what it was. I was like, what happens here? Why didn't we go down there? Because it was barred to mere mortals, I guess. Okay, I remember saying that. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so we can't go under stage. So, are we done here then? Where I looked at the winches? Oh, like, no, that's just for me to go back up there. It's not something to look at. Okay, we'll go back again. I think we've looked at everything. This is all just to go back to the backstage again. Back. Alright, I guess we can go to Trucy and give her her book back. Her notebook back, right? Should be able to do that. At the detention center. Let's check that out. Uh-oh. Damn it. We're not. Stage. If we go back in the dressing room, are we gonna see anybody in here? Nope. Okay, how about just outside the theater? Maybe we're like leaving the theater and somebody stops us? Nope. What about at the agency? Okay, there's something I must have not done then. Because I'm sure in the notes it's just going to tell me to investigate the crime scene and return the notebook to Trucy. So, I'm missing something here.
Consult the guide.
Let's see, what did I miss? I felt like I was very thorough, but I suppose I must have missed something. Dressing room, we did that. Maybe I did miss something in the dressing room, though. Thought I got everything in there too. See, we got the yeah, we got that evidence. Bonnie's book, we got that. The poster, we got that. Table, poster, Trucy's notebook. It says move to the stage. Okay, yep, we got all the things there then. We got our notebook, we got Bonnie's thing, and the poster. Just doing your thing. Examine everything else. Examine the sword. Select after The set piece fell. Examine the coffin. Examine the body outline. Crime photo. Examine everything else. Choose Mr. Rios. Choose Bonnie. Fingerprinting results. Did all that. Examine the backstage area. Examine the red bucket. Oh, I didn't examine the red bucket. Oh, no, yeah, I did, because I clicked on it, right? And then we put it in the note about the bucket, but not the bucket itself in evidence, right? That's what it was, yeah, fire bucket added to the court record, yep. Examine the winch, did that. Examine the coffin, guillotine, understage sign, did that. Examine the ladder, yep, which brings you to the catwalk. Examine Mr. Hat. Touch the blade, examine everything else. You climb back down. Apollo discusses what he learned and what could have happened, but then a man appears out of nowhere. What? But I did everything else, but that didn't happen, dude. What are you talking about? A man appears out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I gotta use these buttons, don't I? What have I not examined? Some guy is supposed to appear, huh? Back to the backstage. It doesn't let me move like left or right from here. I can just go upstairs. Examined all that. We examined the winches. Guess we'll go back up here. Read a little closer. So, Mr. Hat, the dragon piece. Examine the coffin, the guillotine, and the understage sign. Everything else. Something that I didn't trigger. Oh, there's something I can do here. This must be it then? I thought we already looked at it. Oh, maybe I looked at the other winch and not. I had to look at both of them separately. Looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to this smaller pulley. Let's see. How did it go? After being blown a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up the catwalk. And the smokescreen was to hide his ascent from the audience's view.
Well, I think that about does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed anything?
Nope. Didn't miss a single thing. We're done here. Yes, sirree. There we go. Now we know we found everything.
I take it you're ready to go down.
Yeah, I think we better. I feel a fainting spell coming on. A fainting. I've never heard anybody put it that way. A fainting spell.
Oh, brother, you don't need me to hold your hand again, do you?
Maybe.
All done?
Pretty much. There's just one thing. The door to the understage passage was locked. Any way we can get down there?
That place? They locked it up as soon as police finished our investigation down there. If you want to check it out, you'll have to ask a magician.
Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show.
Okay. And I'd better get back to my own investigation. See you around.
It's too bad about the understage area. But at least we learned a few things.
Yeah, like one of your greatest fears.
I wasn't talking about that. I meant how all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up.
Let's see. We found out there are 2 winches backstage. Mr. Hat was rigged to the first winch. And the dragon set piece was attached to the other one. And both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage. And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about last week. With in regards to the sword. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer. Per usual, am I right? What a complete and utter mess. This is all great, just great. That right kid is Bush League small potatoes, a half-grown has-been. There's somebody on the stage. I wonder who it is and what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them. Let's look at him. I don't know who it is. It's the guy we met earlier. He's like the producer or whatever, right?
Hey, I'm the producer, big fucking money man.
Excuse me. Are you connected to the show? What? You two got a couple more headaches for me to handle? I got my hands full as it is. Hey, I remember this guy. Hey, you there! What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Regents. There was an accident during the show. An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? It's that man who was going off at the staff in front of the theater. I ain't never seen you guys before. If I had to guess, I'd say you're not production staff. What's that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge. Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks were lawyers. My business card, if you would. Charmed to make your acquaintance, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it? Sharp as a tack you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. All my idea, by the way. I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney. Trucy Wright. Oh, look at that. The money fandy. That's a pretty good animation. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to the schmoozy Magoo bit? I'm Roger Reedens. Hold the applause. And no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite... Really, kid? Then try this for size. Hang loose, baby. Hang loose, baby? Ah! Apollo, this is Ratings Raja from Take-Two TV. He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer. Really? I've never heard of him. Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Raja Reedens, the Ratings Raja, Titan of the TV screen. Still not ringing a bell? You ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? No. I'd say that I have. I can't say that I have. You're blowing my mind, kid. You even know what TV is? Say with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some backbone, kid. I basically lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best barb. Viewers will love that. Come on, you gotta sell it.
So what?
Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with your best shot.
My best shot?
We're rolling here. Hurry, before they change the channel. Chop, chop. Oh, okay. Here it goes. Talk to the hand. Kapow!
All right, nice one, dude.
Kapow? Really? And why are you pointing all dramatically like that we're in court? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. Apollo? Oof. That's going to the cringe reel for sure. The cringe Taj. I think we can all agree that was a mistake.
If I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver.
I blame myself, really. Should have known better than to waste good film on a nobody. So, you wanted an exclusive or what?
Man, this guy is a character. Let's see, I think we're ready to talk to him. We got about himself or the incident. We'll go about himself, I guess. Today's magic show was being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right?
That's right. Rising magic star versus old school Gramarye. It was gonna be wild. We were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have a really embarrassing prank done on them. It was gold, I tell you. Guaranteed ratings.
I don't know. Sounds kind of tacky, if you ask me.
Now I'm telling you, man, modern viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon, trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for eyes.
Feast for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain.
But that little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today?
I feel like this guy's gonna be the witness, but could he be the bad? I feel like he's probably not the bad guy though. I mean, I guess I don't know. He must know this theater pretty well if he came by that often. Like I'm like really slow on some of my reading tonight.
Oh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of the magical murderess. Closet comrades, come clean.
Okay, let me try that again.
Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closet comrades, come clean. Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? When could you tell she was about ready to snap?
Just give me the lowdown.
This guy's cruising for a bruising, Apollo!
As long as you don't get caught on camera.
Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dredge of society. Am I right?
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, what the fuck is... What? Yeah, magicians is another thing we're gonna ask now? What the fuck?
Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money.
Coming from you, that's rich, pal.
Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know.
That's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated.
Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there. Lol. And post. Did he just post about us in real time?
Those Grammarys are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer.
Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, harder working girl anywhere. Period.
She's got the wool pulled over your eyes, I see.
What in the world are you talking about?
You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Grammarly magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes.
Does he have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe against all of Troop Grammarly? Yeah, he's starting to feel way more like the bad guy. Like, that went real hard, real fast.
TV is a window to the truth. It's not like the magic stuff or the streetwise charlatans that perform it.
Okay, now we'll talk to him about the incident then. What were you doing at the time of the incident?
Shooting a show in the station studio. We had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera.
So you didn't see the accident as it actually happened?
That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here.
So he didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh?
I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi, am I right? My staff at the studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask them yourself? You can give them my card, and they'll let you in.
So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Yeah, because you're a real sus dude right now. After saying all that shit, talking all that shit on Trucy, dude. That ain't good, dude.
It's a shame, a crying shame, I tell you. But what's supposed to be a fun, lighthearted program turned into this sorry affair. I'll have to sell it as news to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut, all right. Not as a magician, but as a criminal.
What?
It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again, now can I? But if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again.
We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're going to prove her innocence in court.
Listen to you, acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win.
I beg your pardon?
If you win your trials, you get the fat stacks, right? Is money really all that you care about?
Says the guy who's literally fanning himself with money.
What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen?
But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now. I won't stop until she's behind bars. That's how we in the media dish out justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down.
Don't do that. That's so annoying, dude. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Welp, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby.
It looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time.
But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either.
That's right. Okay, we're done with the stage, so let's go someplace else. I still wish you could check out that understate's passage. But what else can we investigate right now? Yep, I guess we're gonna have to move. On the move. Let's just exit the theater, see if there's any interactions there. Alright, let's go to Detention Center. See if we can give Trucy her nude book. No? Okay. Move. Dressing room. Can we talk to Bonnie? Oh, here we go. Found it. Found it. April 27th. Penrose Theater. Dressing room.
But all that's left to check out is that understage passage. We'll have to try to get one of the staff members to unlock the door.
In comes Bonnie or something, right?
Someone just came into the dressing room.
Oh, it's you people again. You came back.
Huh? Yep, it's Bonnie.
I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you. The bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonnie DeFame.
Bonnie DeFame. Bonnie DeFame. Bonnie DeFame. Bonnie DeFame. Just trying to see if there's any puns in there. Sometimes it takes me a while to get them.
I remember her talking to us earlier.
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
She said some pretty strange things then.
I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing! Fantastic! What? Oh, thank you. But what you did, stealing is... What other kinds of magic tricks can you do?
I know. She's trying to like confront us about taking the notebook, and Athena's just like killing her with kindness, though. Oh, that's funny.
Me? Oh, well, how about this?
Oh, that's adorable. Tiny little bunny.
Splendido!
Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us.
She is? Thank you, Mr. Thief.
Thief?
I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room.
Huh?
So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they?
Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life.
Guess that means she really saw us, huh?
I bet this looks pretty bad.
If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police.
Oh boy.
You've got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her.
Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves.
If you really thought we were thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us?
I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse.
Does that mean she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard?
In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should.
No.
If I keep up the pressure, she just might tell us. I've been dying to know.
Leave the poor girl alone.
Are you investigating the case?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Trici's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her.
I mean, you seem so suspicious, though. It's so weird. I don't want her to be suspicious, because it'd be nice if Trucy had a friend, right? We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? All right, we can talk to her about herself in the show. So always start about themselves. Gotta build reports, the read method or whatever. You're a magician, right, Bonnie?
That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here.
Oh, there's no bunny. That's adorable.
Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now.
Or that she messed up. You said you are a big fan of Trucy's, right?
Oh, yes. I look up to her for more than anyone else in the whole world.
What about her makes you respect her so much?
She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face.
That does sound like Trucy. It always seems like nothing phases her all the time.
In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician.
I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive.
I love the unique way she does her tricks, and I especially love her magic panty trick, which is both cute and criminal. And first time I saw her, I'd gone to the show to perform many times, and
I cannot read that fast.
and that's why I think Trucy is top class, a real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry.
Better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy.
Anyway, that's why I'll do anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence.
Okay, so now I want it to be the producer guy that's the bad guy, and I want Bonnie to be a good person. She seems pretty cool. She's nice. Don't worry, I plan to do just that. I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner, rooting for her. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna ask her about the show. You were in the magic show, right?
That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick. Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second.
It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Even some even say it's the real deal.
Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. Are there two Bonnies somehow or something?
I just have to figure out that trick. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I'll always perform it perfectly.
Uh-oh. Ah! This feeling. Looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. Bonnie! I'm gonna have to use my bracelet on you, girl. Take a look. Never figure out. Let's see if it's her face. No, it looks like it's not her face. Oh, is it that? Oh, yeah, it's the little bunny. Listen again. Right here. Boom. Confirm. Gotcha! Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time?
Of course, I definitely got that part right.
What do you mean, that part?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that you picked the wrong career, didn't switch the swords, or messed up Trucy's escape? I
I guess messed up Trucy's escape. We're gonna save here. A little scum save. I'm gonna say messed up Trucy's escape. I mean, it could be didn't switch the swords. Because the swords are... yeah, you know, maybe I will go with the swords. Because we do have the swords as, like, a point of evidence. So we'll try the swords first. Let's see if that works. Did you maybe make a mistake in the switching the swords?
I wasn't involved in that part, so how could I make a mistake? Not even I could mess up if I was simply watching.
If you were simply watching?
Oh, I never make any mistakes under any circumstances. That's what I mean.
She seemed pretty flustered just now. I bet she did make a mistake somewhere.
Okay, it's gonna let me try again. Maybe it was messed up Trucy's escape, then we'll try that now.
You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly. But what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that?
Oh, well...
Well, did you?
You see...
Did you or didn't you?
I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm so sorry I lied.
Phew. I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her.
Now we ask her about the show again. This time she'll spill the beans. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick.
Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works?
Yeah, she knew we'd need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. I almost felt like a she sells seashells moment. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the underground passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trapdoor.
I was operating Mr. Hat at the time. But I flubbed up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin. But I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident.
That matches up with what we saw during the show. But wasn't it better, though, that, like, Trucy was in the exact same spot as him?
Huh? But then, doesn't that mean... Trucy would have ended up popping up on the opposite side to Mr. Hat? Yes, she would have, if she hadn't done some quick thinking on her feet.
Oh, so she switched the spot that she was going to pop up at?
She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me. So the audience never knew the mistake had been made.
It all seems pretty sus, dude, for an Ace Attorney game.
Way to go, Trucy! But my mistake caused her so much trouble.
I think I'd better ask Trucy about this later, too.
Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understaged passage. Would that be all right?
Oh, yes, by all means, anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you.
Hey, you over there. You got a minute?
Oh, Mr. Reedens. Yes, of course.
Not you, Bunny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? I hear you two are here from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you then. Hang loose, baby. A contract? Between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. That's pretty freaking fricked up, bro. $3 million?
Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian.
Really?
I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head.
Everybody just wants to, like, torture him all the time.
Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows?
You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know when. You should know one when you see one, right?
He's right. It's all signed and everything.
You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me in full. Are you kidding me?
The Right Anything Agency doesn't have that kind of money.
Then I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. I can see it now. Crazy as catch. Legend of the seasick lawyers.
Fishing on the high seas? No thanks.
I can't even swim.
Objection! What kind of ridiculous, lowdown, unfair, one-sided contract is this?
Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got her signature on it, see?
Click. Took a picture.
My boys have got to see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I got a Discord with all my douchebag friends. We all like to post pictures of people we fuck over. And I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral.
No! How could he?
Oh, widget out of nowhere.
Bye-bye, reputation.
Contract. A contract signed by Trucy herself. It details liability for compensation. Added to the court record.
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Troop Gramarye and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Gramaryes.
What's this grudge you have against the Gramaryes anyway?
Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do.
Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later.
Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby.
Why would Trucy sign a contract like this?
What if it's forged, dude?
And why did all of this have to happen when Mr. Right isn't here?
We'll have to come back to the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story.
Good thinking. We can't let this hit high seas just yet. There must be something we can do. We can't let this ratings Raja get his way.
All right, let's see. So move to the detention center.
Finally, we're here.
April 27th, detention center. Visitor's room.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Wow, now you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that?
She's doing magic tricks for the guard?
Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard?
Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting.
We should probably stop her before there's another incident.
Trucy!
Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Athena.
We, have more questions for you.
Judging by the looks on your faces, it must be about something big.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky.
Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too.
Let's do that first. Present the notebook to Trucy. Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. So what's written in there anyway? It looks like it's full of secrets or something. That's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy Magnifi Grammary's notebook. He used it like a diary and as a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks. Some of which only members of Troop Grammary have ever laid eyes on. Wow, this notebook is a really big deal then. Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. I bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook.
And we found it mixed in with Mr. Rias's belongings. Pretty suspicious. Could he really have been trying to steal it?
We need a sound for that one. Maybe. The Troop Grammary's creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my daddy, as his daddy passed it down to him.
It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. Guess it's due in part to her family creed.
Grammary notebook updated to in the court record. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found this notebook. It was in... there we go, where the notebook was. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Rias's belongings. What? Do you think he might have been trying to steal it? No way! I can't believe it! The great Mr. Rias would never do such a thing.
But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troop Grammary's secret tricks? Makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook.
Okay, let's talk about the contract. Trucy, do you remember this contract? Yes, I signed it before I went on stage. What about this liability for compensation article here? Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? $3 million?
Just as I suspected. She didn't even know about that part.
I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Yeah, and they've characterized her as someone who would probably, you know. Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But there's your signature. So what's going on? Maybe there was some kind of trick involved. You know, like when I signed it. In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot. And I'm willing to bet that the Ratings Raja is the one behind it. Yeah, he does seem like a pretty freaking sus bro. Alright, Bonnie's mistake. Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage. Oh, you mean where Mr. Hat had been placed? Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there. So how did you fix the problem? Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. And how would she have done that? No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trucy Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy and Grammary Land? That's so funny. She's telling it like it's an exciting show. And then what happened?
Athena is totally hooked.
I was supposed to get back up to the stage through trapdoor number 1 on the left. Using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in lowered position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor number 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it.
Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage?
Why, through brute strength. I couldn't lower the stage lift number 2 by myself, so I pushed it back out of the way. Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into the place under trapdoor number 2.
This thing's heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic.
Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers.
That's funny. I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you.
That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now.
Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this?
Nope, nobody.
This sounds like some critical information. I better make note of it. Trucy's statement. Trucy moved the stage list to cover for Bonnie's mistake. She told no one about this, except for us now. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now.
Trucy signed it in, Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right?
Oh, that was the one the guy brought up, huh? Then we better do a little more investigating there.
I'm so sorry to put you two through all of this.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. There's got to be some kind of mistake.
If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures.
Oh, she whipped out her panties.
With my magic.
You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you?
No, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear.
Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear?
Apollo, we have to do something, anything to fix this.
I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again, for starters.
Okay, we should finally check out that understage passage, too. The abyss? Then you'll have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there.
Okay, move to the dressing room. Let's go ahead and try to knock this out real quick. April 27th, Penrose Theater dressing room. Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract.
Right, and there must have been some kind of trick that was used when she signed it. The question is, what kind of trick and how was it done?
Some kind of object or tool was used. There still may be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen or the paper.
Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Auf geht's. Let's do this.
Auf geht's. I don't know if I said that right, but let's do it. Let's take a look around. This looks like the culprit here. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Could you sign this, please, ma'am?
Sure thing. Just this one sheet and this clipboard, right?
Isn't this the clipboard Trucy used when she signed the contract?
I think you're right. Let's give it a once over.
Well, let's have a little look. Let's try opening the folder.
I gotta turn it upside down for me. What if I shook it and it come out of the pocket? Nothing in that packet. We open the folder. Oh, what's supposed to be interesting about it, dude? It's just a fucking clipboard. Oh, okay, there's something. This part here holds papers in place.
Could this clip have something to do with how they can't conned her? How? It bit me!
Only you could have get hurt by a clipboard, Athena. Is it like these rivets? It's just a screw.
That observation won't get you any laughs.
One sec. All right. Sorry, I had to sit down. I've been standing for too long.
What, do I have to make with the funny all the time?
Okay, so it's just a screw. And this folder, he said nothing about that. So we don't care about the screws of the folder. Shit, dude, what am I supposed to care about?
Hey, this screw. It's different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Are you sure you should be fooling with that, Apollo?
Whoa, it came right out.
See, I tried to tell you, but would you listen? No.
Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there.
Oh, wow, you're right. What is it?
Well, let's take a closer look. Oh, nothing particularly. Wait, we gotta undo another one.
Guess it means a clipboard can't be taken apart.
But I can't loosen this one without a screwdriver. Oh, how about this one? This screw won't budge. I don't think even your crazy strength could budge it.
Crazy strength? What kind of thing is that to say to a delicate young lady?
I don't see you denying it either. Okay, we had already tried this one, right? Oh, I see. There's a thing on the back here. Hey, look! The back panel is loose. I think I could take it off. Ooh, look at that. Carbon copy. Oh, that's what they did. They used a carbon copy that was hidden in the clipboard. Got it!
You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you?
Look, there's something inside! What's this black sheet of? I want to say paper?
Oh, I know, it's carbon paper. You put it between two pieces of paper and it copies what you write down onto the bottom one.
So when Trucy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath.
And her signature on the top contract got copied onto the hidden contract.
So that's how Trucy was conned. Ooh, we got him! Got him! This is that ratings Raja's doing, I just know it. Dude, the music got so much more tense.
How dare he!
You gotta hand it to him, though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That girl's that girl's no slouch. Yeah, but I bet we can use the clipboard as evidence if we can ever take this to trial. Clipboard added to the court record. The clipboard used by Trucy to sign her contract. It was also instrumental in the ratings Raja's dishonest dealings. That son of a bitch. Okay, so that's all we needed out of here, right? Let's just look at that. So we're out with this sick-ass soundtrack.
We must go to the abyss. Yes, Penrose Theater. Yes. Why?
Let's see. We should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully, Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would.
Let's do it.
The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. April 27th, Penrose Theater. Understage. Sure is dark and dusty down here. The Abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long, sharp fangs, ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What are you... Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like rodents. Okay, we got the two lifts here now. Take a look at that. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. It's probably just broken.
Or you could just take people at their word.
If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally, it was there where the stage lift number 1 is now. Stage lift number 2, the stage lift Trucy had to move out of the way during the show since it was already all the way up. Okay. Take a look at number 1. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing? It couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking up microaggressions later. That's funny, dude. Like a microaggressions. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. So I guess it leads to one of the trap doors on stage. Trucy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high. You'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder? Fine. I'm going. We climbed that ladder earlier for the catwalk, so... I guess it was okay then. Ah, the lights and birds! Ow. Are you alright? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Yeah! Ow! What are you doing? That hurts. I think I'm bleeding out. Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, someone must have switched this rubber sword with the real one on stage. And maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. This sword stand contains the rubber sword Trucy says she swapped in for the trick. Cool. Got writing on the wall here. I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. What's that all about? My guess is it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness. And what would you know about a soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you? Wait, and who would know about a soulful cry of bitter assistant better than you, right? You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo. It wasn't me. Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove? Cards? A juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. What about that red X? What's that glowy stuff? Oh, that's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through the secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it there and why? It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow, quit shoving. Hurry up and get down there. Yow, my arm doesn't bend that way. What the heck, Athena? Shh, look. So much work pretending to be cute and sweet. Oh no. No, Bonnie.
Isn't that Bonnie?
Hey, Bunny, wait for me.
In the ratings, Raja?
What do we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices.
Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing.
Those lawyers are poking around trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried?
Relax, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either.
You better not. Or you're gonna get it. Pow, right in the kisser.
Wow, that's funny. What the? Is it just me, or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before? Kind of sexy. As soon as she starts showing she's like a crazy person, like, actually she's pretty hot, dude.
Apollo, shh. I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter.
Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets worse than a guilty verdict.
I can't wait for that girl to see the girl crying and begging for mercy.
You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny?
I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves.
Hey! What the heck?
If you mess this up, you're gonna be really sorry, you hear me? I'll crush you flat.
like a cockroach under my foot.
Oh, you cute little thing. You're so adorable when you were throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot. Can't you take a joke?
Come on, grab my things. We're leaving.
Aw, lead the hippity hoppity way, my little bun bun.
Dude, how bizarre, dude. How bizarre? How bizarre. Well, we know who the bad guys are. That's an easy one.
What was that absolutely revolting scene all about?
I guess the entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. But that conversation, it set off every red flag in the book.
You said it. I smell plot with a capital P. You.
Regents claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident. And we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves.
Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV a visit? We could check up on the Raiding Raja's alibi while we're there.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it. Take-Two TV Studio. Let's go.
This Scandal, Gamble, Gambit. April 27th, Take-Two TV Studio.
Yikes, look at this place.
There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin.
Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Magical murder. A live audience witnesses shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried in court of public opinion.
Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. But we can prove her innocence in the real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. So what are we doing here? Examining? This must be a video production workstation of some sort.
That coffee cup looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, that's where Mr. Reedus always sits. He's very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him in the set of his projects.
But he was here at the station during the magic show, right?
Yeah, well, we had 2 shows going on at once this morning. He had his regular program oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose.
So you can vouch for him. That was what, wait. You can vouch for him that he was here at the station during the magic show?
Well, like an alibi? Sure can. He was definitely here. He's definitely telling the truth. Still, after a while, he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theater. But he apparently didn't get there until after that thing had already occurred.
Sounds like he has a rock solid alibi.
A slot machine and a roulette wheel, huh? They really went all in with this gambling theme.
It looks like that slot machine really works. I've always wanted to give gambling a try.
It's not worth it. Besides, you're not even old enough to gamble in most states yet.
That's all right. I get to experience it enough in court. Guessing whether you'll win or lose the case on any given day.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Don't worry, Apollo. I only bet on winners and I haven't lost yet.
Pardon me. I know you're busy right now.
What, are you guys, street?
Street? Does that mean people off the street or something?
We're Trucy Wright's lawyers.
Oh, okay. Lawyers. Got it. Well, what do you want?
He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way.
We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Reedus was in charge of that program.
Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. Just between you and me, I think it was Bonnie that egged him on.
Egged him on? How so?
I saw the two of them together, walking along, arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted that work.
She hasn't been selling She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently.
I see. Oh, hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you'd want the show footage, right? It's on a disc on the back pocket if you want to go ahead and fish it out.
We're gonna grab a disc out of his back pocket. Wow, thank you very much.
He turned out to be surprisingly helpful.
Show footage disc retrieved from the staff member's back pocket.
But you're reaching there and grabbing something else for you. Trouble, huh? Just give it a little squeeze in, huh?
Well, I guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Reeton's alibi is pretty airtight.
But if that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Reus?
Reetons and Reus? It's getting confusing.
Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? We can get a snack and talk over our plan of attack.
Sounds good to me. I keep looking around a little bit. Excuse me. We're looking into the incident that happened in the magic show this morning.
Oh, that? Yeah. I was the cameraman for that.
Can you tell us anything about what you saw?
Bonnie was super adorbs.
That's not exactly what I
couldn't get enough of her. I filmed her the whole time.
See, dude, that's so funny because I totally made that joke about the guy who was filming Trucy because it's just like zoomed in on Trucy, so it's not actually looking at what she's doing.
Got some primo footage, if I do say so myself.
I'd better quit before he decides to share what he intends to do with said footage.
I'm gonna take it along with me and oh gosh.
Starts shouting at him as he's walking away. He's like, no, stop, shut up. Look at the logo above the screen. Scandal, Gamble, Gambit. Is that the title of the show?
Yep. Haven't you ever seen it? They present scandalous rumors about celebrities. And then people bet on whether the rumors are true or not.
Oh, wow. That seems pretty fucking horrible, dude. Boring dystopia. So it's just another tasteless TV show.
It looks like Trucy's their next target. Today's scandal is tragedy on stage. Did Trucy Wright cause an accident, or did she commit murder? It looks like murder is in the lead.
Well, I say neither.
Then we'll just have to create a third option tomorrow in court.
Hell yeah, we will.
I wonder what that guy sitting down there is doing.
I would assume just from him being there, you'd be like a continuity director or whatever, or script supervisor, but I don't think this would have a script like that. Not a show like this.
It looks like he's reading that script he's holding.
What? Are you serious? Those two are gonna break up? What? And the series is going on hiatus because the cartoonist is sick? No way!
I think he's reading a comic book he's hiding in his script.
If you're gonna goof off on set, that's a pretty bold way to do it. I think we've looked at everything. Okay. Time to go to the office. This might be the end of this this section. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. April 27th. Write Anything Agency. What in the world?
What the fuck? Oh, he's got our whole place repossessed. There's even a sticker on the, like, partially on the Papa hat. You can have the Papa hat. That's my hand, the Papa hat. It's my Papa hat. It's mine.
What's going on here? All these stickers say repossessed. Who did this? Who's responsible for this?
Whoa, now, this is a restricted area, champ. No trespassing.
You're not allowed to come in here. That's bullshit.
Trespassing? But this is our office. You're the one who's trespassing.
Enough with the lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt.
What are you talking about?
I'm just abiding by the contract. If the agency can't pay me, I have every right to seize its property, am I right?
Just like that? We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial.
If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? I told you, serves you right for getting involved with the Grammaries.
Why, you dirty rotten.
So what do I talk to him now or what? Office seizure is what we're talking about.
What are you going to do with all of our stuff?
Sell it, of course. Every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours, too.
Without Phoenix being here, I don't know if you can even do that. I don't think she actually owns all this stuff. I think it's Phoenix's. It's like, I guess he's taking it from the agency, but does Athena have the right to sign for the agency at age 17? That's almost weird.
You think you can just waltz in here and do whatever you want?
Indeed I do. Unless you write whatever warehouse joker's got 3 million already.
Wait, unless you got 3 million ready.
Ah.
That a no then? Because I gotta recoup my money somehow. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation. And this infantile agency is the liable party.
Why, you black-hearted... Hey, Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard?
It's no good. We don't have any proof that Ritas was behind it.
Darn.
Gotta settle that in court.
You're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things.
No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his? What a two-bit thug! We'll show him.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So this is all happening because Phoenix is away. It's pretty crazy.
There's the sugar. That expression. It's priceless. So how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left you in charge of?
Say something dumb.
Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you're standing right now.
Oh man, what now?
Okay, where we stand.
Here, have a gander.
The trial of young, up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside. What? Is this live? Oh shit, is that on? Is this live?
Ah, Apollo, look, there's a sea of reporters outside.
Oh, a questionable-looking pair of peeking out the window at this very moment. Our viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions.
Yellow journalism at its finest.
And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already thinks Trucy is guilty.
They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country is against you. No way. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl? Of course we do. We believe in her innocence. Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like the dying fish you are. Now then, we gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take this cozy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby. I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Of all the... This is just ridiculous. Crash? Ah! Oh.
Look out!
Clear out. We don't want murderers here.
Hey, if it's a fight you want, I'll take you on. Come on.
Yikes, let's get out of here before we get killed too. I can't believe this is happening.
We have to do something to protect ourselves.
And fast.
Oh, we finally got a call from a Phoenix dude.
It's Mr. Wright. Beep.
Apollo, I got your message. How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer?
Mr. Wright, it's all a giant mess. Poor Trucy. In the office. Our office.
Apollo? Okay. We better both take a deep breath. Wow, I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done.
This is quite the mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me.
Of course, we can handle the defense, but the office...
It's too soon to give up on that.
What do you mean?
The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be canceled. So you just have to prove to court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault.
Hey, you're right.
So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate, and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo.
I know.
Damn it. I'll be fine. Right?
Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say, with absolute confidence, that you'll be fine.
Really?
I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. And guide Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready, and why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine.
You can call me anytime if you feel you need to, but
I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes. I think so too. I can do this.
that's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo.
What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about?
Who, me? It's nothing.
Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down.
We have to win this trial, Athena. I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help.
Nice.
Our opponent tomorrow, Prosecutor Sadmati. Huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone.
There we go. Oh, cool. We got some more anime. Let's check it out. This is the guy? Or the girl?
Oh, restless, wandering soul of the dead.
Oh, is it a guy? Sadmati?
Prosecutor Sadmati. Oh. Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
That's cool. Pretty interesting. Sadmati. I guess I'll have to pick a voice that's similar to that, maybe. I'll probably forget by next week, but we'll see. Save game, yes. Saving the game, saving the game. Cool, there we go. And I'll do my little save in the state. All right, there we go. Well, I guess that's where we'll be ending the stream for this week. So, tune in next time for some more Ace Attorney. I might do another stream this week. Who knows? Maybe I'll pop in with some more Age of Empires. I have been playing that a little bit more as well. But yeah. But until I stream next time, hopefully all you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.